All right, so we are beginning a journey in creating a classroom pro from beginner. Python plus we'll do Python in this course at the end, but basically we'll start with PHP and MySQL. So for all beginners, this is yours. If you don't have any prior knowledge in web development, this is also yours. You can be able to catch up with our previous HTML, CSS, and JavaScript from our blog. That is deadsoftwares.com/blog. You have everything that you need. So now today we are beginning a journey, a 1 month journey, training all beginners in a tool that is going to be useful for teachers in various institutions to have a student progress tracker. And this tracker, we are completely going to build it using PHP and MySQL. So this is the module. Module was made by myself. I'm Musiku Kapikanya from Luwingu District. From Luwingu District, specifically Mushishe Primary School. Now, let us look at the course overview. This module is designed for completely beginners, those who are beginning, who would want to learn how to build the real-time real world PHP plus MySQL applications. So the project is used throughout the lesson. We'll call it a Classroom Pro, a very much functional teacher dashboard and student progress management system. First things first, you need to install the tools that you are going to use. That is XAMPP, where it has Apache plus MySQL. And remember, in our previous post, we even mentioned it clearly to say for PHP to run, it needs a browser, it needs a server, it needs a database. So in this case, our XAMPP will work as our local what? Our local server. It's virtually our local server. Then we'll create a database within my PHP admin. So now we'll create a database at the end of the day. But now let me quickly look at how we are going to create these folders. We have folders and files that we're going to look at. So we'll call it as a folder structure. So we need to create this structure that is in the module. Yeah, you need to have the Classroom Pro first. Then also you need to do uh, the PHP files, that is index, register, login, dashboard, whatsoever, so on and so forth. So how do we create this? So I'll do a simple demonstration. Already, myself, I've already created this, but I'll do a simple demonstration on how we're going to create. After installing XAMPP, there is a folder that is going to be created in your localhost. Let me go back to the localhost. This is our local machine, and the local disk C. A folder down here will be created called XAMPP. You open the folder, go to htdocs, then from htdocs, within this space, create your folder. So we're going to create this folder as Classroom Pro. So we'll do this classroom, then I'll put an underscore pro so that it becomes different with the one on top there. So that is the first stage. You create a folder, Classroom Pro. Then let us create these files. So to create these files, we are going to use two methods. We're going to use two methods. The first method is using the direct text to txt or using Visual Studio Code Editor. So we'll go in, or we open, then right click, create new, and we're going to create a txt file. Okay, so we're going to say index.php. Most of the PCs will end up giving you this. Very few. Windows 10 will give you direct a PHP file, but Windows 11, it will give you a text file, but you will need to either convert it. If you have challenges with converting this particular file, you can always create it using Visual Studio Code Editor. So you can just go here and change the path from Notepad. Okay, don't change the path from Notepad. Let's do this. Okay, properties. Oh no, properties. Okay, the property. Okay, so the property here is .txt. So here you cannot delete, you cannot do anything at the moment. This is the file name only. Then it opens with, it gives you which one it opens with. When you click on details, it will give you to say this is not a PHP file. The value name here you will find it to say index.php.txt. So it's not a PHP file, but instead it's a txt file. So you can change it in different ways that you can change it. Windows 10, you have a provision of where to change somewhere here, but when we talk about Windows 11, the easiest for you to go about as a beginner is to open this in what's this, Visual Studio. So let us just quickly go to our tools. We look at our apps and we'll say Visual Studio. Let's run it. Since we've already created the folder, so we're going to run Visual Studio. Okay, it's running. Alright, then you come here and open the folder. The moment you click open folder, go to your roots, pick it here. From here, you come and open XAMPP, htdocs. From htdocs, this is our folder. So you can just say this, select. That's what I've selected and the file is here. So from this point, you can just quickly edit this file and rename it to just remove the txt. And the moment you remove the txt, it will become a PHP file. So the next thing that we need to do is create register.php. If you want, you can just copy, light copy, then come here. On this part, there are two additions. Here it's an addition of a folder. Here is an addition of a new file. You click there, you paste, just click like that. Then you go to another one. This is also a PHP file inside our. Okay, you can just type. Logout.php. Let's type. Okay, logout.php. Okay, logout.php. Then the last one I'll make is dashboard. The rest you are going to do them yourself. Dashboard.php. Then we're good to go. So we'll get to another next level, finish up all these files, create. This one is a folder. As long as there's a slash at the end, it is a folder. So now we need now to move in now to step one. We create a database. We need now to create a database. Some snippets have been provided for you, but I will advise to say you type each and every value of the snippet so that you keep on memorizing each and every step of any syntax. So now, let's move on. The next thing that we're going to do is, since we need a browser, one, we need the saver. The local saver have not opened it for us to run PHP. We are now going to open our local saver called XAMPP. XAMPP, okay, is here. Let us run it as administrator. Okay, then click yes. Automatically, XAMPP will open, provided you are not giving pressure to your device. There are no many files that are running. So in this case,